Hey everyone, welcome back to Pillars. And we're in Hearthstone. And I did not check this before I started. That's embarrassing. Anyways, now that we're in Hearthstone, we're in Twin Elves, essentially. Hearthsong. I'm calling it Hearthstone. God damn it. Yeah, we're in Twin Elves, but we don't have access to anywhere else. So I think that's going to be first order of business. Hello, who are you?
Tread carefully, Estremor.
Why? Why? Oh, okay. Wait a minute. How do you know? You haven't met me. Okay. So I believe that the passage of the six. There it is. That's
Never been out
probably
this
going to
way
be.
before. Hard to believe it's the same country.
Anyways, is this it? I think this is it. I think it's where we're supposed to go. Why else would random NPC name drop it like that? That's like the third time.
I don't know
Hello,
if I should
just a
go
sec.
through
It's
with
like the
this.
third time I tried to go in this place and
If I
always
may
made that
ask.
noise. So we're just gonna move forward with it. Okay. What's wrong? Why not?
If a Valiant deal with the Glanfadens weakens the Deerwood, it could mean war for the Republics in the future.
Okay. What other
I put
options do
the
you have?
idea in Anamanfath's head that the Republics are not interested in exclusive trade, but limited trade of goods that they do not already trade with the Deerwoodens.
Huh. So here we go again with decisions that I have to make. And I don't like that. Uh, follow your hearts. Hello? Hi.
Another Estremor. What do you want?
I'm looking for someone.
Few Estremoran are given the freedom of our sacred city. That you ask for this person is suspicious. There are reasons we don't let you Estremoran roam our sacred city.
They keep saying that.
Reasons
Should I
I
be offended
can't
by that?
understand.
Maybe I can help.
Looters
Why
have
not?
grown bolder at the sights of the builders.
Get more
The
guards.
people of Defiance Bay set fire to their own city.
Uh,
And every week, the three Tusk Stelgar bring news of more desperate
the
settlers
hell is that?
pushing at our borders, trying to escape their plague of Anolfane children.
Yeah, generally when empires. What was I gonna say? Generally when stuff happens in empires, it affects the neighboring empires. Oh boy.
Permitting more strangers the freedom of the city is out of the question right now. Go and be thankful that Anamfath Shimak doesn't sit in the passage of the Six today.
There's no H
He would
there.
not be so kind as I.
Why was it back there? Is this gonna get us passage into the city? 'Cause- 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 know what that
You'd
means.
better explain yourself.
Why is
There's
she
no
going up
way
over there?
you could have known this saying. Not unless you are a Galoose on Anams, a watcher of souls.
Okay. How the hell do you get... Who comes up with these words?
Feralt's warning came before the Broken Stone War. Feralt, my ancestor on my mother's side, was Anamfoth of our tribe then. When the Estromoric farmers defiled the builders' monuments, Feralt urged the other Anamfotha to patience, but louder, angrier voices prevailed.
See,
Feralt
that's where you
believed
went
that the
wrong.
invaders could be taught to respect the builders as we do.
Yes.
He also believed the builders' souls had spread to all peoples, and that we should avoid needless conflict with others.
Yes.
More practically, he worried that a violent response would only spur further bloodshed across the generations, and you can see where we are today.
Yeah, he was right. Should have listened to him. Hmm.
While Feralt's words were shrewd, they were ignored back then. Simply remembering his warning now will not undo the wars and the changes that the years have seen. There is blood on these stones, and that is all anyone remembers now.
Give him something else to remember. Oh. What do you mean?
Another Estromor came through here a few days ago, and, well, letting him through was a mistake. One I am eager not to repeat. The Guided Compass tribe has a reputation for being too soft with Estromoran, one that will not be improved by my failure to stop this man who has desecrated our most sacred sites.
That's Theos.
I won't repeat a mistake in my haste to correct it. We bar Twin Elms from Estromoran to protect the ancient places that the builders left behind. The builders left this heritage to us to defend, but they alone had access to it. On this much, at least the 6 tribes agree.
Okay, look, I'm getting in to stop him, one way or another.
These were the words given to the keepers of the stone.
Yeah.
Very well. The city is yours to explore.
Awesome.
Tell the guard at the gate that you come to see the cornerstone with the blessing of the Guided Compass. If the gods have truly returned one of the builders to us, find the Delimgon of Ter Evron in Elm's Reach. If the gods have sent you here with a purpose, the Delimgon will know.
What's a Delimgon? Oh, so this is where this is supposed to happen. Okay. Don't be nervous. You can do it. I believe in you. No, send them together. Send the warrior that makes the diplomats don't do anything stupid, and send the diplomats for the same reason. Do the right thing. Is that odd? I don't remember what we were supposed to do. Did it work?
My position in the Brotherhood gone. I can't believe I just made up new trade terms to the Glanfad and Anamenfad. Postinago.
It's okay. If you get kicked out, you can just hang out with me.
They have a
You're
saying in
awesome.
Gojepe. New gold clears even the oldest debts. If I'm right, all will be forgiven. If not, there's nothing I can do about it now.
If not, you can just stay with me. I have a castle. So I'm supposed to go to Tier. Oh, Tier Evron. There. Across this bridge. These are one of the cool bridges. I like these. Theos!
You have
Hello.
stayed true to our cause, Inquisitor, when so many others have not. For every heretic we confess, for every betrayer that burns on our pyres, new sheep continue to flock to Iavara ex Incios.
Those aren't words.
I underestimated you in the beginning, but no longer.
Awesome.
It is not for honor that I summoned you today, but for duty. Too many of our own have confessed upon the wheel and the rack and the flame. Too many of our faithful have had their minds poisoned by the Kratom witch. The tide is against us now.
Does Theos not have eyes? Because it looks like he doesn't have any eyes.
We have but one option. Iavara's following must see her exposed for what she is. She must confess her heresy before my court.
Okay, how?
Not in Kratom, surely. Their lord has embraced her heathen faith and protects her with his army.
Coming
But
from
in
you?
Oceanus,
Really?
things would be different. The king of Oceanus is a sinful man. We have helped him to see the error of his ways, and now he fears for his soul. He would pay any price for absolution.
Okay, but why the hell would she go there?
You told me once that you had never met Iavara. Now you will
Oops.
tell me the truth. And what was your opinion of her?
I don't know if these affect
And
anything.
now she has allowed that flaw to drive her to these crimes. You are wise to be forthcoming with me. I am willing to forget your prior lapse in memory.
Cool.
You have already done much for the Inquisition. I wouldn't ask this were there any other choice.
How do you put his hand on my shoulder? He's way the hell over there. What do you ask me to do? Did I miss it? And these visions. So this is the place, I guess. Hello? Spriggans! Yeah, Spriggans.
Turn around, flesh creature. Outsiders are not permitted to approach the elms.
But I need to.
Do you not feel it, sister? Something familiar. An ancient soul, like the other one. Another defiler, no doubt.
No.
Let us fell him and be troubled no more.
No.
He would pay the debt of his predecessor.
No, please.
So it would seem, Rhiannon. But we
What?
must not hasten to judgment. I see a different motive here.
Who came up with this language?
Different questions in these eyes.
What of it, young trespasser? Is it as my sister says? Or are you here to stain this place with foul deeds?
Should I flirt with the plants? Let's flirt with the plants. What could go wrong?
Spoken with the transparent eagerness of one whose deformed little stamen has never
Oh,
transferred the needle
holy!
to even the most desperate of pistols, and who wouldn't know a carpal if an herbalist drew him a map.
Wow!
You must excuse my sister's temper, old one.
That was great. That was the
Trust me
best
when I say
choice.
that my sister and I have truly heard them all. Fortunately,
that was-
you are easier to read than my sister.
That was fun.
You are here for the man Theos Exarchanon.
Yes.
This is clear to me. The answer is yes, old one. We crossed paths with Theos not long
Well, why
ago,
didn't you kill him?
and we can
That would have
take
made
it to
everything a
Alim.
lot easier.
But I find it curious that anyone would seek him out. Suspicious, even. If we are to help you find him, we would know why.
This sounds best and is true.
So that is the reason he passed this way. This is low. Even
I now
though
realize that
it
pressing the buttons does not indicate which ones I'm picking.
I told you we should have confronted him, Sheila. He has always been a poison.
And why didn't you confront him?
It would have been the last thing we ever did, sister. Who can be said to have ever gotten the better of Theos?
You never know until you try.
Yes, but imagine how much fun it would have been. Can't you just picture him all strung up in vines like an angry little puppet?
But that's not what this is really about, is it? You are bound to that man.
How the hell do you know this?
I see it now. You are awakened.
Yes.
Your soul is awake and something once buried deep now wells to the surface. Past overwhelms present, closes in around you. I am sorry to tell you this, but Theos cannot give you what you seek.
Why the hell have I been chasing him?
Any man. An awakening cannot be undone, any more than your past can be undone.
Look, man, with enough money, you can erase anything. It's so nice to have friends. I like that they're all concerned. That's nice.
The soul is formless without a past to shape it. Did you truly expect to be able to wipe it away?
Sure.
However, as much as my sister speaks truly that there is no way back from an awakening, there may yet be a way forward. Would you agree, Shiva?
How?
I would. Were the way not so likely to end in death.
I'm gonna die either way. What is it? You underestimate me.
Perhaps you underestimate your foe, old one. Where your soul is renewed in its ignorance in each span of your life.
The man Theos.
Not gonna help when I put a dagger through his neck.
You are linked by a common past. Something about it lingers within you, festering, unresolved. What it is I cannot see any more than you. And without that knowledge, your doom is certain. But were you to learn the source of this discord, perhaps it could be put to rest. Though it is equally possible it will trouble you as much now as it did then, and merely speed your condition to its end.
Alright. How do
You
I
won't wait for
how
it
do
to
I
come
do?
on its own, of course.
No, not an
When it
option.
comes, it will replace your sanity's last breath.
Okay, definitely not an option.
Such is the nature of your condition.
Or you could learn it from someone who already knows.
So,
It is
Theos?
said the gods made his memory perfect, that he may never forget his charge.
I think he's forgotten his charge.
If he ever knew, he still does.
Not that he would tell you, of course.
Well, with enough persuasion, I'm
You
sure
have
he would.
followed the right person for the wrong reason, it seems. We see it often beneath the elms. The soul dragging mind and body to unknown places for unfathomable reasons. You may have wandered into Theos's path many times, in many lifetimes, without an awakening to show you why.
The only
But
thing that's certain is you did not find what you sought.
where'd he
He has
go?
gone down beneath the tower to a place
Okay.
older than we, where the people of Engwith once walked. He makes his way to the buried city, sun and shadow.
May he stay down there and rot with the remains of his people.
Wow, I didn't know plans could be so salty.
He may yet. He won't be returning the way he came, that much is certain. He opened a secret path in the tower's base, and saw it destroyed behind him through some vile means.
There's never only one way in.
On the burial isle, through the court of the penitents, Braeth Yaman. A shortcut, in fact.
How's that a shortcut? There's a path here, directly to it. Burial Isle, I think, is that place in the water. You know, to the west, not here. Doesn't make any sense.
Don't be cruel, sister. The way my sister speaks of is not for the faint of heart. A great pit at the center of a forgotten court, where faiths were judged in place of crimes.
Great.
To most, it is
Another
simply
pit.
a gateway to death. With the help of the gods, it can take you where you want to go.
What do you mean with the help of the
The
gods?
pit is said to have been a means of judgment by the gods. Those cast into it are meant to die. It is that way you must pass to reach Sun and Shadow. The
All
court
right.
is old. We do not know much for certain, but it would seem only the gods themselves can grant passage. No more than a ruin now. It is older than we, a place for the trial of heretics. We were not here to witness it, but at one time there was a group that refused to acknowledge the gods.
Okay.
Neither
Let
the
'em.
first nor the last, of course, but these were numerous and all put on trial for it. Those who did not repent were cast into the pit.
If they don't believe that
and
their
imprisoned
business.
below. The fall killed them, of course. The prison was not for people, but for their souls,
Oh.
and their sentences were eternal. It is said that many of the condemned repented and were permitted by the gods to ascend from the pit, so long as they pledged their service to one of them. But these are old legends.
Okay. I don't think any of the guys like me at the moment.
Behind us is Ter Evron, said to pierce the shroud itself and a place of communion with all gods. If ever there was a time for prayer, you have found it.
So how do I
Ter
do it?
Evron is also called the Hall of Stars, and the stars show us the allegiances of the gods. When stars are in conjunction, we know the gods they represent are aligned as well.
I don't
You should
understand.
choose a place to pray where you'll be closest to those you want to hear you. If a god stands alone, you should pray to that god. If they band together, you should address them all. Choose your words wisely, for all gods expect proper homage, and none has patience for fools.
Not the only way. Just the only one that doesn't end with your body impaled on jagged rocks.
Oh, okay. Got it.
Before you go, tell me this, old one. I'm curious. If you were to subdue your enemy, what would you do with him? What would give you peace?
I was just gonna put like a knife in his throat. But this seems like the best option.
Why let him off so easily? You would need a grove of elms like these to create enough parchment to write down his crimes against the world. There must be some greater punishment you can exact.
Like what? I don't know how to destroy souls, and I don't think I would want to because that's
Surely,
really
sister,
fucked up.
he must do what is right for him.
And if
All the
I
same,
get rid of
think
his
on this,
ability to
maiden.
come back as the same
Be
person,
assured
then
in
he
your
can't do the
course.
bad things
In the
anymore.
end, it may mean all the difference, not just to his soul, but to yours. And be warned. Some questions have answers that can never be learned, and it is those that trouble the soul above all others. May you find an answer to yours.
Thanks. This is a cool room. Books. I can activate this now. Hello. Whoa.
I've never seen anything like this. Almost beats the Southern Lights.
Almost. This is neat. What is this? Um, Bareth. Bareth is God Death. Oh, this is gonna be fun. Uh, this would have been a fantastic place to have a narrator. Thank you, Alim. Wait, is everyone seeing this with me? Creepy. Let's go. Why not? Let's go see what the dude wants. What the hell is this? Bad decision. Okay, that was weird. You want? I'm very confused. Sure. I don't understand. Return them to the wheel. Huh? Okay, so I have to go find these two people and kill them. Interesting. Can I go to the other altars? I can. Hold on, I don't know their words. Assuming these books have something to do with it. Let me go read them. Alright, I think I figured it out. Hyleia is song. Nice. This is a weird episode. I mean, sure. I I almost feel like I'm like in a forum in ancient Rome with a bunch of artists doing art things. Why? That's bad. Thank you, Sagati. Man, everyone on my team is just so. I don't even know the word for it. I was gonna say pessimistic, but that's the opposite. So, restore my temple. Okay. So, I have to go to place and save it from the darkness. I think. Do I do I get to go to do I get to do something for Magrin? I'm sure Durance would love that. Gallowayne is yes, awesome, great.
Oh, the scent of sweat, fur, loam, leaves, the discordant howls. I believe Gallowayne's herald approaches.
Okay, let's howl back. Awesome. I would really like to see this up here. That'd have been really cool. Bear. We cannot outrun a bear. We are simply not fast enough. And we ran into a lion. Great. Fantastic.
That is the third largest bear I've ever seen. What's keeping it from crushing the lioness?
Third.
There's an unusual stalemate in the air. I can feel that these creatures deeply loathe each other, but they both refuse to strike.
Why? Oh god damn it.
Holy Hound himself! It's not just his herald, it's the Lord of the Hunt! Here!
Okay. That's not good. Blood must feed the maw. I don't know what that means. One more. Rimgrand, is it this one? Yes, awesome. 100%. A plus. I pass. I don't know what that is, but okay. So, are we at the wall? Are there gonna be White Walkers? Giant White Walkers? Hey, guys, knock it off. You're pissing something off. Quit it. Uh,
My end comes to all things in time. Seal the frost-hewn breach, and instruct the pilgrims in the patience of Remergond.
gods are talking to me. I don't like that. I do not understand.
Hey,
So, I have 4 quests, one for each of the gods. Bareth wants me to go kill these 2 people who are cheating death. Hylia wants me to go restore her temple or something. Gallowayne wants me to go do something. I don't know. And Rimmergand, which is a ridiculous name, wants me to go to the Temple of Noonfrost, which I don't know where that is. So it looks like the next episode or 2 is going to be doing these. And there was no combat in this episode. I'm sorry for that. But I don't really have just a place to go where I could just fight. Okay, I do, but that's Adnua, and that takes time, which we're out of. But thanks for watching. I'll see you next time.